Press conference of the SIG game in SIG Strasbourg against Hapoel Holon. The score is 112 to 110 after 2 overtimes. We'll start this press conference with the team of Hapoel Holon, represented by the head coach, Mr. Goetz, and the player, C.J. Harris. We'll start with the question to the player. It was a tough game until the end. Did you expect such a game with a high rhythm from the beginning?
A high what? I'm sorry.
Rhythm, sorry.
I mean, they're a good team. We knew it was going to be tough, physical. Yeah, we knew it was going to be a tough game. And we didn't do what we needed to do. It was completely on the players to close the game out. And we can't be mad at anybody but ourselves.
You were up by 10 in the fourth quarter, beginning of the fourth quarter. What was for you the key of the switch? What happened?
Just little mistakes that shouldn't happen. Not concentrating on defense, bad fouls. It was just a combination of not closing the game out as a veteran team, and we just have to be better.
Usually, I don't like to talk too much what happened. I will try to be, how can I say it in English, relaxed and respectable. What's happened in the end with the decision of giving us like 4 or 5 intentional foul. For me, I'm not accept that, those kind of games. Usually I really doesn't speak nothing what happened with the referees, but and I really respect all the 3 that was here today, but it's very difficult to play like that. To give us like 4 or 5 unsportsmanlike, that you're trying to stop the ball like they're doing, and all the time help them to come back to the game. This is one. Second, we did mistake, like CJ said. We did some mistakes, and it cost us, especially on defense. But it was very tough to play like that. I'm telling you, I'm many years in basketball. What's happened today, it's the first time it's happened to me. And I've been in all the level, EuroLeague, EuroCup, Champions League. Wow, it's tough. It's tough to accept it. And I will need to look at the video again and to give my comments to who's responsible to that. Sorry. I must go out of, usually I never speak like that. Never, but I must say it. I'm sorry.
Was a game with a high rhythm from the beginning. Did you expect it?
Of course, we know Strasbourg, both teams are running, both of them high tempo team. But again, I don't want to talk about basketball. What's happened today, decision and Atsmon bringing back, and one more time for free throws, and more possession, and more possession, and more possession, and more possession. It's tough. For me, it's tough to accept. And again, I'm going out of my normal. I never did that. This is the first time in my career, my 20 years career. This is the first time I'm talking about that. It's tough to accept it. Sorry. I'm sorry for you guys.
represented by the head coach and the captain, DeAndre Lansdowne. Will again start with a question for the captain. Captain, what a game!
Yeah, that's a that's a tough game. It's a hard-fought game, but it's a great win for our team to start off the top 16. We know how good every single team in this competition is, and especially our group. And everybody knows in the previous years, every home game you have, you got to win it, and then you got to try to steal one on the road. So it was really important. No matter how long it had to take, we were able to get the W, and that's a really great win for our team.
You were down by 10 in the fourth quarter. Budonassar took his fifth fault, but you never quit. What happened? What is for you the key into this game?
Just continuing not to give up. That's our motto. Coach, said from how we were when he got here, using the power of the last, just always having that mentality of not giving up, not putting our heads down. There's times, where our emotions go down when we get down, but this is a team where, we're resilient. We continue to pick each other up. We continue to have each other's backs. And we made some shots. And they missed some shots, so that helps. But, that's part of the game. You make some shots, the other team missed some shots, and we used the opportunities that we were given, some of their unsportsmanlikes and all that. We used those as opportunities to get some easy baskets, free throws, and we made them. And then we were able to, get some baskets after that. So we were able to have, 5, 4, something like those point swings, which really help you get back in the game without the clock moving too much.
24 points for you. You too make some shots. Can you have a few words about your game?
Yeah, 2 for 8 from 3 is still not good enough. I'm critical. They gave me the shots. They went under a lot of the ball screens. And the guys, have confidence in me and kept telling me, they're gonna go under. You got to take your pull up, and I think I work on that every day, all the time in the week, and it's something that I gotta have confidence in. I think this is the second game I took more shots than Marcus, which is something he keeps telling me, which is funny. But with a short bench, the guys told me I got to be aggressive. I got to look for my shot. I got to be aggressive, regardless if it's trying to find guys, but it's, putting pressure on the defense, entering the defense with my drive, even with a shot, and, trying to find guys on the outside. So my goal is just to be aggressive and try to give this team more when we have less.
After the halftime, you come back on court completely on fire. Can you explain what's happened on your court?
The first one went in. For me, it's just, seeing one simple one go in. They really they really went under on those screens, like I said earlier, and any type of screen where I can get into a mid-range pull-up, I feel that with no defense really there, I should be able to make that majority of the time, and I should be able to make the right play. Even if they stepped out, I should be able to find somebody. But yeah, I was able to read the defense. They gave me what they gave me, and I was able to punish them, and I was able to make those shots to help us kind of get some energy and get some momentum, which I think was good for us. But we were able to get stops while we were doing that. That's the important. We were able to get defensive stops, which is important for us. That's our first and most important thing.
In this kind of games, the most important isn't easy to keep the cold blood, because we've seen that they have made some fault in the when everything decided was important. Was it important to have the fresh spirit, to have clear ideas on this kind of
Yeah, well, coach is always pushing that every possession is very important, especially in this competition where it comes down to 2 games in such a short time, usually decided by point differential. So, yeah, being able to take advantage of any type of fouls that they have or mishaps that they have, but every possession for us was very important to make sure that we got a positive stop, a good stop. Everybody was rebounding, and we try to use the defensive side, doing something good on the defensive end to get something good offensively. So like Coach is always saying, every possession matters going from the defensive end to our offensive end. We got to be very critical with ourselves on that and not having some small mistakes, especially as it goes down into the overtimes. You saw us get down 4-6 points in the overtime, which is going to happen, but we continue to take each possession as serious, and we were able to get those stops and able to get good shots on the offensive end and punish them the way that we talk about all the time in practice. Simple baskets, some cuts with Paul, some jump shots from anybody else, JB hitting some big shots, entering the defense with EK with the short roll, EK making some great passes to Rhodey and finishing himself. Those are the things that we work on every single day in the beginning of practice, and we were able to continue punishing them throughout the game on just our simple, fundamental things that we do. And, when teams get tired, you just find those easy baskets. It helps you go back and get stops when you get easy baskets.
Yeah, good. Very important win to open the top 16. As we expect, that's the level of the group. We approach this tournament with a very short roster and limited rotation, but with great spirit that we prove, especially in a lowest moment of our game, that we have the energy, the will, but also the structure to come back. Those type of games are decided by details. So, of course, our opponent, they will have a lot to regret, as we can have just in case losing such a game. So let's take this win. Let's be confident because of the spirit the team proved tonight, despite the lack of energy that, of course, took out some possibility to remain sharp and precise. I mean, as you say in French, lucide. At the end of the game, it's very difficult when you play 50 minutes, when you have such a short rotation, to be also precise. But I believe that in a clutch, and every time we enter at the clutch, end of the regular time, end of the of each overtime, we were better than them. And that's the most important. So no matter of the experience, no matter of the minutes, no matter of the role, the guys, they were well prepared, and they did the right choices to tie the game. It's something, who can really change our vision about the season, because we have to become more and more confident that we have energy, we have tools, we have qualities to compete, not when we go into a hero mode or the selfish mode, but only when we stay solid as a team. Then we know how to distribute the responsibilities. But we have to trust on our system, both hands, offense and defense. Holon was very good to move the game in a territory that for us was very risky. Having so small rotation and playing at such a high tempo basketball, of course, for us was a kind of mission impossible. So one more reason to say thank you to the team, because the effort they did tonight is something special. And I'm really happy that they can celebrate a win, because they really deserve. Thank you.
At the moment.
No, but the problem was also the fouls, because we handle foul troubles from the beginning. So also when our usual rotation was destroyed and affected by the foul troubles, tonight Bodian was not in a game at all, because we know that he can give a lot more, but with such a foul situation was very difficult. Some guys like Jebe and Rodi, they were amazing in the way they handle their after the fourth foul, long minutes without to spend a fifth, no matter what, playing a very consistent defense. We were, as I said, no matter of the players, the minutes and the fatigue, very precise, especially in the clutch, and that's something we have to celebrate. The rest is just smoke. Talk about this and be happy. The rest, let the other people complain. Celebrate the win and be happy for the spirit of this group, because tonight they did something special to make the fans happy, but first of all, to stay in this competition, because every single game matters, and especially start with home losses was very risky. So now we expect two very difficult on-the-road game to Dijon and to Jerusalem, who will give us the real feeling with the toughness of this group. But it's good that at least we prove that we deserve to be here, and we will fight till the end to compete for this level.
Are you particularly proud of this game, because we know the qualities of the opponents was really impressive during most of the game, and you deserve to not
Yeah, but also because I'm also happy because I can't forget what we did just a few hours ago, because the win we did with Le Mans, for us in that specific situation, it was already a kind of a task. Okay, so repeat a game so consistent in a so short time, prove the quality of the job we are doing as a staff with those guys, and as a team for the spirit that they are showing. So I told you, there are many reasons to be happy, but as a coach, proud of our guys, I have just to move forward and think on the next game. But for you, I believe it's better maybe for one night to put the hat of a fan more than a journalist and celebrate the win, because that games, I believe, are deserved. So throw your pen away, take your fun hat, SIG hat, and celebrate the win, because I don't know how many nights like this you can have in a season. So I'm very happy for the guys, and I'm very, very happy for our fans. Okay, bye-bye.